right, we are back, everybody. How are we doing today? Episode 57, Walky Talky. That's right. And we are still in our December Movement Momentum Challenge. So if you have yet to comment, please do so. Love to hear from you. But today, we are going to reflect a little bit about what we talked about yesterday. About this is where most people quit, and don't do that. And so how do we do that? Well, our quote ties into that for today by the one, the only Robert Frost, a fan to New Englanders everywhere. And his quote, the only way out is through. And so today we're going to talk about, pushing through, right? A good way to think about it, if you have those big, up in the Arctic, right? You have the ships and the ice is closing in around them and they have to break the ice to push through it, right? So what is your iceberg? What is blocking you? What do you need to push through today, right? Because we all have something. We all, no matter how often we're doing something, we all find those things that give us a hiccup or, trip us up a bit. And now it's so easy to become and be complacent with where you are, right? And there's nothing wrong with that if that's where your goal is to be. But if your goal is to be this thing that you have yet to achieve, you have to keep pushing for it. You have to, because it's you are the one that's going to do it. Very few people have someone else waking them up every day, getting them off to where they need to be. And if that sounds familiar, well, then you're probably a parent and you have kids. And because that's what I do every day. I get my kids up, I get them off to where they need to be. And yeah, I don't have that. There's no one doing that for me, right? My mom's not calling me going, oh, Ryan, wake up. It's time to go accomplish your goals. You can do it. No, you have to do that. You're the adult. You are the person here that needs to take charge and responsibility for not just you, but your actions and your goals and how you're going to go and do it. So push through, right? We came into this world and that's how we're gonna, by the act of being pushed, right? So why stop? Yeah, weird analogy today, right? Yeah, I know. But like the newborn, you see the light, right? So keep taking those steps, keep that energy, keep that drive. Don't let complacency and the negative talk, take over. I've been waiting to hear back, regarding a something I applied to regarding, a future film opportunity, and I got the news, yesterday that I didn't get it, and it's okay to live with that for the minute. It's okay to experience that disappointment, because if I didn't, I wouldn't be human, and it means that it wasn't something I really wanted to do, right? So, there is the yin to the yang, right? But at the same point, I don't need to hold on to that. I don't need to hold on to that feeling. I don't need to allow that to live in my space for, rent free, right? So, it's okay. Life isn't always sunshine and rainbows, and sometimes there's depression and disappointment and loss, but we deal with it and we cope with it, and we push forward and we move forward and we find the positive and the better ways to approach things and tasks. And so, for this opportunity, I didn't look at it, it was a bummer, right? But what did I take from it? Obviously it wasn't wasn't for me at this point in time for that specific opportunity. But I've had all these other ones, and I'll have all these other ones in the future moving forward. And there might have been a great reason I didn't get that one, and there will be a reason I get the next one or the one after that. But it's not going to stop me from continuing to pursue my goal, right? And who knows, maybe this one thing was supposed to happen so I can hit this next thing, right? So continue to be optimistic, continue to believe in yourself, continue to fight for what you want and where you want to be. And if you are, kind of in a rut, get up, get moving, take a walk, call somebody. Like I said, I'm sure, there's someone that would love to hear from you, just like me, in the comment section. So have a great day, smile at somebody, do something kind. And on that note, I will see you on our walk tomorrow. Thanks for walking with me today.